Project Veritas has shown a connection with bird dogging and the Democratic Party. I believe the definition of bird dogging has been expanded to include mobbing and gang-stalking type harassments. During a harassing attack against me, I was told that some of the attacks out there were attacks that were later to be used in politics, or at least being tested to be used in politics. Were to mentally destroy the political leader in the eyes of the voting public, or destroy his chances of wanting to even run for political office. This has proved to me how sadistic mobbing or gang stalking can get. Realize, this stalking is for an unknown reason, and I do not know if the defendant really did it. If the mobbers or gang stalkers can set you up for harassment, then they can also set up someone else to take the blame. Many mobbings and gang stalkings have an attack that makes it almost impossible to find out who or how many people are really behind it, especially if it was done double-blinded by the unions or the Democrat Party.
A Snohomish County woman targeted one of her colleagues at work, writing nasty letters to her children, starting a hateful website, even telling neighbors she was a sex offender. Well, none of it was true, but the woman's reputation was ruined, and today the woman who did it all learned the price she'll pay in an Everett courtroom. Our North Sound Bureau Chief Ana Velasquez was at the hearing and joins us live now at the courthouse with details. Ana?
Well, Steve, the defendant's name is Christina Orozco, and she was sentenced to 10 months in the county jail. That is the high end of the standard range for felony stalking. Now, today, the Judge Gerald Knight, he used words like relentless, evil, and vile to describe this woman.
It's all remorse for you that you're sorry that you're in the situation that you're in, and you feel sorry for yourself.
Christina Orozco, a former Snohomish County Public Works employee.
Did you hear her say a public works employee? So that is another union public employee that has harassed someone? Why are all these stories connected to the unions or to the public service? Is it in the water? Is it the type of hires that the public unions do? Has one been on the harassing part of a silencing or whistleblowing or testing what harassments you can get away with while destroying or silencing someone? You don't know. I mean, this is a problem. Is that this could be somebody who's connected or not connected? As you're being harassed and attacked, you find people who just do it once or just do it for fun. You find people who don't understand what they're doing or why they're doing it. You find friends of friends. You find all weird sorts of things. So that's a problem with an attack like this, is you can't nail it down to who's doing it or why. And that's why it's so dangerous in a political world. Because if you can't nail it down, you end up not being able to stop it.
Was convicted in June of stalking a fellow female employee for nearly a year. Her victim, who asked Cairo 7 not to identify her, told the court Orozco was very calculated and very effective in destroying her career, her personal and family life, so much so that she's had to quit her job of 13 years and move out of the area. She is still fearful of Orozco. Judge Gerald Knight read the letters Orozco sent to the victim's young children to illustrate how evil her tactics were.
Sending letters to them, asking them, how does it feel to be your mother, who is a sick that doesn't have real and who's an alcoholic?
This sounds like a person who is mentally ill and does not think she was going to get caught. Or was it someone else entirely? Or did someone else even set it up and she's just a scapegoat? Isn't that what the Democrat guy said to the Veritas Project? If a person who is mentally ill could become one of the harassing attackers, how far could the harassment go in that situation? Would the mentally ill person stop the attack once the original union stopped trying to attack the person? Or would that person still hook on to that person and keep on harassing her or him after the unions called off the attack? Apparently no one has any answers for this question, so I decided to have a question myself.
Besides the letters, Christina Orozco set up a website saying defamatory things about her victim and sent false sex offender notifications to neighbors, elected officials, and future employees, making the victim appear she was a convicted sex offender.
The attacker was getting other people to harass her and to despise her by saying out that she was a convicted sex offender. This was a plot to destroy her credibility, to make her wonder and fight a battle against an unseen enemy. to fight a battle against people who didn't even have anything really against her to begin with, but now do because of a lie. This is almost an impossible thing to do as a person who's been gang stalked and mobbed. And all you need in order to have a gang stalking or mobbing is high motivation and a target, and you can get a gang stalking started.
Orozco's violated a restraining order, and now she's a convicted felon.
While not physically destroying and killing her, you did everything in your power to kill and destroy her name and reputation.
To explain her.
Now, even after today's sentencing, Orozco did not offer any reason why she decided to stalk her victim.
This could be a test attack, I don't know. Or it could be something else entirely. But to realize there was no reason to harass target found should scare a lot of conservatives to realize that you don't need a reason to actually be harassed. The reason could be just because your political viewpoints are getting in the way of so-called progress. So that's a very scary thing. Liberty is under savage attack now by these type of harassing attacks found now in our world today.
But the victim, she did hire a private investigator to bring this case to police's attention. You'll hear from that investigator coming up tonight at 6. For now, reporting live outside the Everett Courthouse, I'm North Sound Bureau Chief Ana Velasquez, KARO 7 Eyewitness News.
I'd like to thank you for listening to this, and please go to all the other 1 through 4 mobbing gang stalking videos that are sort of in a series here. Thank you very much.